Guys, welcome to a Gamer Encounters of Rise of Industry. Now, Gamer Encounters is a series where I encounter a game for the first time, and sometimes I like to do this little review portion at the start of the video so you get an idea of what this game is all about. Now, Rise of Industry is a game that's sort of like, well, I sort of concluded it being kind of like Transport Tycoon Deluxe plus a bit of Anno or RTS sort of management production facilities. Now the main point here is that it's going to be compared to OpenTTD, but there is a big difference here. In OpenTTD you sort of link resources together to make money, but in Rise of Industry you're actually producing the goods and manufacturing things and creating these production lines. And that is quite a bit of a different experience, and I do have to say that in this short bit of gameplay that I try in this video, I was actually pleasantly surprised and impressed by a lot of things. Most importantly, the UI design and functionality. The way the UI manages to inform you of everything you need to know with a few clicks, it's really, really impressive. You'll see as we go along in this video how when I want to find out something, I just click, 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 and all the information is there, and it's so easy to read. So I do want to ask you guys, after you see more of this gameplay, do you think this game is going to be able to compete with things like OpenTTD and the other sort of manufacturing logistics games coming out? And if you just like this game in general. Either way, the game is in early access on Steam right now if you want to check it out for yourself, but do watch the rest of this video for the gameplay I experience and all the conclusions and experiences I draw throughout this video. Alright, so let's get this started. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome to a Gamer Encounters for Rise of Industry. Now, Rise of Industry is a game that's pretty much like Transport Tycoon Deluxe sort of thing. It's about production of goods, transporting of those goods through impeccable logistics, and developing of towns into cities and metropolises and all of that stuff. But it's a new game with some interesting new features, and also happy Buy Chocolates Tomorrow Day, as today is that special day where the day after heart-shaped chocolates go on discount and you can just buy them for cheap. Also, in case you're wondering, it is also pretty much approaching Chinese New Year, so 恭喜发财, 新年快乐 to everyone who celebrates Chinese New Year. Now, this is Rise of Industry, so let's go ahead and join into the career mode. Yes, I have done the tutorial, but I'm just going to be casually showing off some of the gameplay. So I'm just going to pick newcomer here because I've not actually played a game before, and it basically just starts you with a lot of money and not so many problems. You know, actually, I'm going to go for normal. Let's go for normal. Let's go for normal. It's fine. If we run into problems, that's fine. All I know is what's done in the tutorial, which is like build a farm, make a bit of money. Not so much, not so much. So we're just gonna see here. Basically, the big question is this going to stand up to the competition, which is Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe? Anyway, here is the first map. You can see some of the towns are spawning in here. We get to name our world, and I always name my worlds Dwellmend, because I like that name. And also, Waz controls the camera here, looks good. We can also do right click to move around. So now I'm gonna look for a nice sized town. We've got Yoxford there. Let's try go for a slightly bigger town to just sort of focus our development on. And through some of this gameplay, you'll see what it's all about. You know, I'm gonna focus on North, right here. North looks nice. So there's shops in this town. This is very important. We've got a farmer's market. This is what they're buying. There's a hardware store, this is what they're buying, and there's a clothing store. Okay, that's interesting. Farmer's market, hardware store, and clothing store. Comparatively, we could have a look at that other large city, Yoxford. Yoxford has a farmer's market, hardware store, and construction goods. Okay, so it is important which one we go for. I think I will go for North, though. So we can just go ahead and get things started here. Oh, there's also like a little fisherman's pier here, which I actually have no idea how to use. Anyway, to get things started, we gotta click on North, we gotta go to region, we gotta purchase a building permit. There's fish, oil, and wood in this area. Purchase, and yes. So there we go, we spent a bunch of money. We now have permission to build in this zone. But by the way, Malco TV says game is in early access. Yes, it is officially alpha, I think. I think it's officially alpha. It's not even quite beta, so it is still well, lots to do, anyway, next step. I'm gonna follow basically what the tutorial told me, and then we'll go from there. We gotta go to the tech tree. So we get to choose a specialization between gathering, farming, industry, and logistics. And they're basically self-explanatory. Farming is probably the easiest one to go for. Start some farming. You know, there is gathering as well, but you know, I'm probably gonna go for farming. It's a little step up. Industry is nice, but you need the resource materials coming in to produce into products. Fairby asked, what does Mrs. Gamer Zach think about streaming today? We don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. Our anniversary is we've got two sort of anniversaries, and it's one is around Valentine's Day, so we celebrate that instead. You know, I saw a packet of strawberries just now at the supermarket, and a packet of strawberries was for like 250 grams of strawberries was going for like 80 ringgit. That is $20 for 200 grams of strawberries. So, no, we're not gonna buy that. Let's focus on farming, and we are going to do what the tutorial told me to do. We're gonna unlock the water siphon because plants need water. There we go. We're gonna go to farming. You can see we got these R&D points down here in the lower right corner. We're gonna unlock the crop farm, and I'm going to unlock the veggies and hops crops. And I think we could also unlock... Yeah, let's go to logistics first. Do we need truck depots or urban roads? Probably not. I'm actually gonna unlock orchards instead. And then after you allocate a certain number of points into this tier, you get all these passive bonuses. So we've got lowered production, lower build cost of farms and fields. Production speed of fields increased, storage capacity of farms increased, decreased farm upkeep, which is great. Under industry, we do have something... textile. This place does have... Unlocks +1 dispatch slots for every building. You know, this is actually very handy, so I'm just going to unlock that right now. And I'm probably going to unlock textiles because we have a clothing store in this town. Alright. So you see we start with more points in farming because that was the specialty we picked. So now, we're going to have to get some farming done. What's this? A lumber yard. How interesting. Okay. So, you don't want to build too close to the farms, but also we do need a water source. I'm not sure if this counts as salt water, or can we actually build a water siphon here? I think we could technically build a water siphon here, which I'm gonna try do. Yeah, just as a backup, I'll build near this little lake area, yeah? We can rotate the building to do this. Yeah. So there is a water siphon. We need to place down a couple harvesters. Looks like we can place them on the coast. Doesn't mind that this might be technically salt water. So we're going to put down 2 of these. And we're going to build a road to hook these all up. Expert maintenance. The state overestimated the time to complete maintenance of the road, which means no reduction in traffic. Oh, okay. We can build some dirt roads here. Oh, autosave in progress. We're gonna hook these up. And just hook this up to the main road. So now we have water being produced right here. With no destination. So now we're gonna go ahead and build a farm. Let's go ahead and get a crop farm down. I'll just rotate this around, and we'll keep it very close to this. I don't think there's a problem with it being super close. And we're gonna get some fields going. And we're gonna change our production to vegetables. There we go. We could also do hops. That might be a thing. And now this water siphon. This is very OpenTTD sort of thing where you have to set destinations and everything. So I'm going to choose a destination for my water to crop farms 1. So now These are gathering water, bringing it to the water siphon, which I guess this does filter out the saline from the ocean water. And the water is now dropped to the crop farms, and these crops start growing. Look at that. Do we not have 3 trucks for this? I think we should eventually start getting a bit more water stored up. Now we also have, well, this farm, I'm gonna set the destination. So we could, there's actually 2 things you can do here. You can sell to the state, which is just, you sell your products to whatever state, and you can do that at any point, but it's basically you don't make that much money. Alternatively, you can sell to direct distributors. So for example, this farmer's market here in North. So I'm gonna sell any crops, so all our vegetables are gonna be sold to this farmer's market, which vegetables is currently not the best crop, 88.87% pricing, but it's okay. Now, is there anything else we could produce? Cocoa, fish, apples. Apples are at 99%. Oranges are at 118%. So we do actually have this orchard. Oh, don't rotate that. Rotate this. I'm gonna go ahead and... How many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna make sure we leave some room around here. And we're gonna... just put... This looks kind of nice. And we are going to be producing apples for now, because we need to unlock oranges and set the destination to the farmer's market as well. Farmer's market 1 in North, yes. Okay. Now we can also add another destination here to our apple orchard. So, do we only have a total of 3 trucks? We want to send like 3 trucks to each, right? Oh, we have only a maximum of 5 trucks. Okay. I don't know if there's a way to buy a harvester. Or maybe I just need more trucks. I don't know how to get more trucks. Oh well. This should get things going. But we probably need to add a harvester. I keep pressing that button. I'm not sure how many we need, but we're gonna get that. And hook. You know, it's actually faster if it just sent straight like that. Just in case, I'll hook this up as well. So we've got 3 harvesters. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough water, but I think we actually sent some trucks over. Oh, we have sent some trucks over. We've sold some vegetables. So if I check the farmer's market here, yeah, vegetables 1 stored. So the interesting thing about all of this supply and demand is that the more you supply, the lower the demand, and then the cost, the price goes down. So you got to be careful about that. Now imagine this with multiplayer. I'm not sure if they're... I think they are planning multiplayer for this. I'm not too sure. Check the website, Rise of Industry. So you can see we're not really making any money right now, unfortunately. Let me check the tech tree on farming. I would love to unlock oranges. Unlocks grapes and oranges. And oranges could later on become orange juice, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Because there's no... As this town grows... You see, it is actually growing as you develop things. The more you give them stuff, the more they grow. What does this up arrow mean? Oh, and a nice thing here. Let's say you're looking at something. Let's say you want to... Oh, you could actually sell water to them. Clothing store. Let's say you want to produce something like work clothes. If you click on this, it actually shows you the recipe. You need fabric, leather, and a textile factory that produces work clothes. There's this recipe book. You just click on any of these resources. Handbags. You need fabric, leather, and a textile factory. So, actually, considering that, clothing store. How do you produce fabric? Fabric is cotton and dye. At a textile factory. Okay. So basically, factories are a little bit more down the line. I think we are actually selling some oranges here. Right? You know, under destination, I'm actually gonna lower from the crop farm and up to the orchard because the crop farm is closer. So we probably need more trucks going to the orchard rather than the crop farm. Now, I don't know if we're actually producing enough water. Right? I'm not sure if we're... How do we tell if we're getting enough water? I think... Analysis? Uptime? 100%. That's for the crop farm. How about here? Uptime? 70%. Okay, so that means we don't have enough water going into the orchard quite yet. Not quite yet. Obi Van Dam in chat says, I'm one of the testers of this game. If you guys have any very specific questions, feel free to ask. Thank you so much, Obi Van Dam, for dropping by. Basically, what would you say my next move should be, Obi Van Dam? Masaki Inoue says, good game so far. I know, we've been playing for like 10 minutes. So far, it's okay. We're losing money, though. I think we need to get more things selling. So, what else can we sell? Fish. You know, do we have any new points to throw out yet? Not yet. Not yet. Perhaps going gathering is actually a slightly more... an easier approach, isn't it? I don't know. Let's see. What else can we expand? We could always produce more stuff. We have unlocked the textile factory. Did I not unlock anything in logistics? What did I unlock in logistics? Oh, the dispatch slots. Right. That's why we have 2 slots here. Otherwise, you see the slots are locked. I actually did that because I knew I was going to go 2 farms. Alright, so let's have a look at what's going on here. So, crops are still doing okay, and we're selling apples, right? Which sell at 98.74% right now. Cocoa would be really nice to sell. Oranges. Oranges. I really want oranges. Right? I think we need to wait until we unlock oranges. Because that's where the money is, right? So we unlock more points, so let's actually just speed things up. This is actually not too fast, and we got a nice bank to just sit here. How do you get rid of this old regulation lapsed? Okay, how do you get rid of these messages? Can you? I don't know how to get rid of these messages. Oh well, those messages are just gonna stay there. Pay raise. A region has voted to increase the pay of its citizens. Upkeep plus 25%? Jeez. Alright. That's one thing. We could have a look at the global market. This is like the prices of everything. So apples right there. You know, this is a good way to check what you should be producing. Looking at those high percentages. Is there anything particularly high on the global market? You know, that's a global market. This would be the regional market. So you can see oranges in north are worth so much more. They'll disappear when the event is no longer active. How do you generate research points? They are earned by doing stuff. So all of this stuff going on, this all earns research points. With a water siphon that has 3 harvesters, you can supply 8 fields for apples. I see. I think I need to unlock that, right? unlocks ability to place 5 fields for orchards. Let me just check the uptime is 100%. No, the uptime of this is 100%. Did I fix the uptime here? It is. So, okay. I think what that means is I can actually put down another apple orchard, right? If I 2, 3, 4 do this. Right? Destination for the apple orchard to sell to north. I did set a destination there, yes, okay. And since this... Oh, I don't have another... I can't put another destination, right? I forgot about that. Oh, oh no, yeah. I can't do that. I'll have to put another water siphon. Another autosave in progress. Can I delay these autosaves? Settings. By the way, the settings have some nice things. Autosave interval, let's just put it up to every 15 minutes. You know how I always complain about multiple options and it having left and right arrows like this and not knowing what the max is? Look what they did here. There's little dots. If you see these graphics, you know, if you're looking at shadow quality, you know, sometimes some options go up to high, some go to very high, right? And you just don't know how many there are. But looking at this, there's dots. You can see, oh, there's one more step. It can go up to very high. Why don't more games do this? It's fantastic. I love it. Okay, resume. But because we can't support this, you can buy water from a wholesaler. How do I do that? Wholesaler. Wasn't that something here? Wholesaler. We can buy water. Is it? Water. Produce at destination. So I could choose my orchard. So does this mean I'm now buying water from the town? Right? Is this town... This is how it works? It's how it works. Hey, there we go! We can buy water from a wholesaler, and now our second apple orchard is operational. Obi Van Dam, thank you for the tip. The wholesaler produces enough water to supply 3 orchards with 5 fields each. Okay, now let me just check our progress on R&D here. We don't have any points to spend. So much red, yeah. But I mean, that looks like a lot of red. But last month we earned 33 and total expenses was 40. So actually not that bad. Not that bad, right? Perhaps. Can I support another destination? I can. So I could just maybe build another orchard. And we can set its destination to the local farmer's market and buy more water from the wholesaler to this. So now we can buy water for 2 of our apple orchards, which I think this, not the clothing store, farmer's market. I think, yeah, the price of vegetables is low, but the price of apples is high. Oh, the apples are worth so much more. It's like double the price. So it is a good idea to focus on apples. They use 3 per week. Okay. But oranges. Ooh. Oranges are not worth that much more, but if I could split my orchards to oranges and apples, we could make sure the supply doesn't oversupply. I think I'm slightly oversupplying apples right now, right? I think if the amount stored is more than how much they use, the price starts dropping, I think. 3 units demanded per week, 5 units stored by the player, 0 units stored by the... Okay. And as these towns grow, they actually start becoming self-sufficient. And they start producing their own goods. Fashion trend refrigerator. The latest fashion trend made an item must have of the year. Refrigerators are in. Can I rename buildings? I'm sure you can. Yes, yes. What would I Can I rename their buildings? No, I can't rename their buildings, but I can rename my buildings. Water Siphon. I can rename Water Siphon 1. Water Siphon Prima. There we go. We renamed the building. You can totally do that. Oh, you can also... What is this? Ping... Is that locate? Yes. Turn off warehouse pickups. Toggle building. Yeah. All the usual. So if I check this analysis, we can see that uptime is 100% on all of these farms. Yes, very good, very good. So things are going along quite nicely. We're still not making money though. Total expenses 60. Was it because of product purchases? No, building upkeep, vehicle upkeep. We're still losing 5,000. Is that 5,000? Yeah, 5,000 a month. 5,000 a month when we have 8 million is not so bad, but we're still not making money. Can I crash the market? Like in Offworld Trading Company style? I'm pretty sure you can. Just completely oversupply something. Names make troubleshooting easier and make the game more fun for me? Yeah, totally. You know, I'm gonna name things after you guys in chat. You know, Obi Van Dam, you've been helping out quite a bit. You've helped with these orchards. You know, this third apple orchard is gonna be the Obi Van Dam Orchard. Is that spelled? That's not spelled correctly. Orchard. Obi Van Dam, you have your own orchard there. Because you helped set those up. Tax break. Upkeep minus 25%. Ooh, very good. Very good. So things are still going along. How is this? Ooh, okay. By the way, I did try the game earlier on easy, and this progressed so much faster. Now, farming is speeding ahead because that's what we're doing. Logistics is also going to get a point as well. I'm going to unlock these oranges, and we're gonna start making money, I think, with oranges. There we go. We've got a point. Can I unlock orange field? Yes. Did I get a point in logistics? Not quite yet. Almost. But I'm now gonna change the Obi Van Dam orchard. Production. Orange. Yes. Bam. We're now gonna start selling oranges, and that probably means it's also worth it to build another farm. Build. Another orchard. How do I place this? Like this? Does that not have road access? It should have road access, right? And this orchard is going to produce oranges. Yes, destination. The local farmer's market. And can we set another destination here? Farms. Okay. So now we're buying plenty of water. I'm not sure if it's cheaper to produce our own water or to... Maybe it would be better if I produced my own water, right? Perhaps that would have... Maybe if I build another water siphon. Maybe this is a better way of doing things. Right here. Bam. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Okay. Let's slow the game down to make sure I do this correctly. Destination. You are gonna go to... Farms. Orchard 4 and the Obi Van Dam Orchard. Like that. And I'm gonna turn off buying Orchard 4 and Obi Van Dam Orchard. Just for Orchard 2, I'll continue buying from the wholesaler. Now that should work. I know we're spending a lot of money, but I think this will work. Fields don't need road access? Yeah, I'm not talking about the fields, I meant the farm itself. Okay. Let's see how this works. Now, logistics. I think we got a point in logistics. Okay, so what are these? +1 dispatch slot on every building? +4 dispatched vehicles on every building. Jeez, that's really good. 1 more slot? 4 more vehicles. I think the slot is kind of more important, right? +1 dispatch slot on every building. I'm gonna unlock that. So that means that does... Ooh. Okay, so I could set this to Orchard 2 is the one which is not... If I put that, and then I also take from here, destination, set Orchard 2, and do that. And then I stop buying from the wholesaler completely. We might be able to produce enough water for all of our farms. Hey, look at that! Green numbers! We're in the green, guys! For the first time. It only took like $2.1 million to get here, but... Okay. Last month we made money, $19,000. Okay. Now, are we crashing the market at all? Oranges... Apples are still coming in. How many? 4 per week? I think we're not producing enough oranges. Let me check the uptime on all this. Orchard 4 is fine on uptime. Obi Van Dam's orchard is 100% last month. They're all 100%. Okay. So our little farming road here is not making us money. Why not? What's changed? Where's the month? Oh, it's down here, March 25th. Okay. Autosave in progress. Has it been 15 minutes already? So yeah, there he goes. It makes a sale towards the end of the month. What just cost us a lot of money? Oh, it just crossed over to the... Oh, right. There's a tick on building upkeep. But we made 5.5 million last month. Guys, we're making money. This is good. This is good. By the way, I love the music in this game. It's so chill and calm and relaxing. It's quite good. All right, so now we gotta think of where we're going next. So what did I unlock? A textile factory. Okay. They have paper mills. They're producing paper, cartons, cardboard, gift wrapping. So this is what this place is selling. Fabric, paper, paint, glassware, dye, carton. So their paper, no, it's actually still fine. Their fabric is, oh wow, look how much money this stuff makes. 80,000 for paint. How do you make paint? Cans, water, and dye. How do you make dye? Berries. Produced at plantation. Berry field. Berry field. Oh, there. Tier 3. Okay. Now we could slowly work towards livestock farms, which unlocks chickens and then cows and sheep. Eggs. 5,000. I think we're going for chickens next, right? So we did do focus on farming, so we probably should focus on farming. Oranges. Still not being maxed out. We could probably produce more oranges. Apples, oranges, crops. You know, I think I'm gonna wait until we unlock chickens, because we're almost at another R&D point here. And I'm gonna build a livestock farm and get chickens. And then we could sell them eggs. Now, obviously this is competing with things like OpenTTD. What's the selling point here? What does it do better than OpenTTD? So far, interface, the UI. Just learning the game. I played like 5-minute tutorial and I know what I'm doing. OpenTTD, I followed a half-an-hour tutorial and I still had no idea what I was doing. Right now, I feel in control. Right? It's just... not sold on the graphics, Bronzeborg? Yeah. It's the graphic style obviously isn't for everyone. It's low poly. Now I know people always say, oh, it's not low poly, it's just cartoony graphics. No, this is actually low poly. You can see it's low poly. Low poly means low number of polygons, which is the number of corners, basically. There are no circles or curves in 3D design. They are just number of turns and corners. So you can see this is very much low poly. Bronzeborg says it looks like it came out 30 years ago. 30 years ago was 1998. No, sorry. 1988. 30 years ago was 1988. In 1988, we were on DOS, so not quite 30 years ago. Actually, games like this, that look like this, is actually a very modern thing. Low poly is a style that's taken off in the past like 5-10 years. So actually it looks very modern. Oh, Rise of Industry. Rise of Industry is in chat. Are you like legit Rise of Industry? Obi Van Dam called the boss. Well, Rise of Industry, welcome to the stream. Bronzeborg says I turned 30 next month. I was hyperbolized. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know. I was pulling. In 1988, could have made this with unfilled polygons. Oh yeah, remember unfilled polygons? Where it was just sort of like the outline grids? And they had like VR machines and you could like, ooh. Remember those? Unfilled polygon VR machines. Now, okay, we are actually unlocking things here. I wanted a livestock farm. Let's unlock that. It says we've got another point somewhere as well. Is it in logistics? It is in logistics. Do we want more trucks? That's probably very good, right? Let's unlock more trucks. That allows us to get to tunnels and bridges, warehouses, train terminals. We also got this, decreased logistic building upkeep. Fantastic. What's going on? It's a month of love. Bring out the flowers and fancy wine. Your suite awaits you in the month of love. Brandy price, wine price, deluxe bedroom price, plus 25%. Deluxe bedroom price goes up. I didn't know we could produce deluxe bedrooms. Well, anyway, we did unlock the livestock farm, which I'm gonna stick back here somewhere. You know, just sort of have it hooked up to this road like that. I haven't even unlocked urban roads, but what is going on here? Construction alert. No fields, of course. Add fields. Let's get some chickens. I'm gonna leave room for... There we go. Chickens, production. We are making chickens. Destination. Commercial. The local farmers market. So this produces meat and eggs, but it requires wheat and water. Ah, I see. So destination. We unlocked more trucks, right? So I can just up the number of trucks for all of this. So let's make it 3 each, just because. So we need, what? Wheat and water. So we need to build a crop farm, which I can just stick right here. We are producing wheat, and the destination will be the livestock farm. So wheat is gonna come in, but we don't have water, so I'm gonna now buy water for the livestock farm. So that's gonna bring in water and wheat to produce chickens, and chickens produce meat and eggs. Meat and eggs will be delivered to the farmer's market, which eggs are going for 5,000, currently at 109%. Meat is only at 89%, but also going for 4,000. So meat and eggs, both very good products to be selling here to the farmer's market. Actually, this town is getting pretty big. Population 183,000, player influence 100%. Town prosperity growing, stagnating. Yeah, we need to do more stuff here. But okay. So we're waiting for... Oh, we don't have water coming into... Right, the wheat's not growing. We're gonna need water to buy water to go to the wheat farm. Okay. You have 6 destinations from your water thing, but you only have 5 farms, so you're giving 1 farm twice, I think. That is correct. I doubled up on orchards too, I think. So this now goes to the wheat farm. So we don't actually have to buy water for the wheat farm. Okay. Lizaran, nice catch. I forgot I did that. I was splitting the workload of getting water to Orchard 2 at the time. But there we go. Chickens. Chickens are growing. We got chickens. We got 3 eggs. Guys, we got eggs. Oh, we've spent so much money this month. Okay. But we have chickens. Look at them. Look at those gray, low poly chickens. This game is still in alpha. Models and animations and textures all still up for change. But we've got gray, little low poly chickens there. Fantastic. Apples and oranges. Some crops, some vegetables coming in. This is a very healthy town. They eat like chicken, meat, eggs, vegetables, apples, and oranges. Well, things are growing. Oh, this is actually going very well. I'm not sure if we're actually making any money. There's a little bit of an issue that's popping up here. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Rise of Industry wants me to know about the recipe book. Ah, yes, totally. I looked at the recipe book earlier. What I love, by the way, Rise of Industry, now that you're watching, the fact that I can just bring up things here and it just says in the recipe book. And also, by the way, Rise of Industry, in your options menu, because this is a PC channel, the fact that you have these little dots here, revolutionarily good. Because so many times when we look at options menus, like especially graphics, it's like, oh, like this is set on high. You know, you don't know if it goes any higher because some have the max of high, some have the max of very high. The fact that there's just little dots there, fantastic. It makes this little left and right control for options so much better. So Rise of Industry, thank you so much for putting that in. Just little dots next to the options there. Fantastic. Ah, I think we are actually making money. 16,000? No. Oh, it just ticked over to the... Okay. We made 16,000 bucks last month. Rise of Industry says, and yes, Zach, I'm a gamer as well, so I know what I hate about games. Yeah, right? That's so annoying. That's so annoying. You know? Oh, the shadows go to high, but the AA goes to very high. Oh, we got a point in farming? No? Industry? No? Gathering? Oh, we got a point in gathering. So we could actually unlock some other things. So I've unlocked a textile factory, which I don't know if I should have done, but you know, let's have a look. We could do a sand collector, lumberyard, or fisherman's pier. What would actually sell for the most here? Fish is going for 1,900. Hardware store. Do you need like raw materials of anything? I think we need the rest of the... What other stores do we have here? Farmer's market, hardware store, home... Oh, home goods is new. I think this town's added in a bookstore and... Ooh, construction goods? Anything we could sell here? Cans, dye, glass, chemicals, diodes, steel, fabric. Home goods? Furniture, mattress. I think this town has grown quite a bit. Bookstores? Books, newspapers, posters, deluxe books, gift wrapping. So if I wanted to go into books, I would need paper and cardboard. Paper needs water and wood in a paper mill. Water and wood in a paper mill. So we could... But I kind of wanted to go for fabrics because the clothing store opened up here. But to get clothes, we're going to need fabric and leather, which requires cows and cotton. Cotton is a higher level, I think. So I think I made a mistake here. I unlocked the textile factory, but there's no way I could use that at any time soon. Other stuff is coming soon, no problem. We're gonna spend 2 points here before we can even get the plantation, so I guess I unlock quadrupeds. So I could do cow fields and sheep fields. Sheep must... What does sheep lead to? Recipe book. Can I search for sheep? What does sheep turn into? Cotton plantation. What do sheep produce? I've got more points. One in gathering, one in logistics. Okay. Build train terminals, build warehouses, truck depots. Trains would be cool, but I have no idea how to use them. I'm just gonna unlock trains. Wool and meat. To use wool, you need a plantation. Ah, I see. So, I'm trying to think of what I want to unlock here. I could just unlock the fisherman's pier, but I want to try move towards something that that I can produce on industry. Unlocks fabrics, dyes, and mattresses. This professional clothes and durable textiles. So, you know, just to learn, I'm going to go ahead and build Not a train terminal, a textile factory. And I'm gonna stick this right here. I just want to see what I'm looking at here. So we could take cotton and dye to turn it into fabrics, which is not what I'm going to be getting anytime soon, so I think I'm just going to demolish that. Ah. So I'm a little stuck here on industry because I unlocked the textile factory without fully understanding. It is my fault. But now because we can't do anything in industry, I'm not earning R&D points here. So I can't unlock other things like paper mill and stuff. Which would actually be easier. Bad maintenance? Okay. So I don't know how to get into industry right now. My industry isn't exactly rising. What is this? Oh. This carpentry is from North. North is expanding industry out this way. Okay. Perhaps I've built a little too close to the town. I'm not too sure. I should plant down a lot more farming stuff to unlock the plantation. That's probably what I can do. We could do with more apples and oranges and vegetables. Oh, they're eating more now. Is one crop farm enough to supply... I think we need another wheat farm for this. And I think we just need so much more water, right? So, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's spend some money. Farm. I'm gonna have another livestock farm. I'm going to have another crop farm. Where's the entrance to this? Should be that way, yeah. Oh, sorry. This is going to be for wheat. That's not the most efficient placement, but no problem. Then we're gonna need another water siphon, which we can place right here, and have... must be built on non-blocked coast tiles. Okay, we only have 2 here? Ah, it's a little rough coast. Okay, no problem. So then we want to hook up these roads. Okay, so this water siphon is gonna go to Crop Farm 3 for wheats and Livestock Farm 2 for chickens. Right, so we're gonna get water to the wheat and the livestock, and this wheat is going to go to this farm for Livestock Farm 2, and Livestock Farm 2 is gonna go to Commercial Farmers Market in North. I think I set that up correctly. Add more trucks to that siphon, please. The full storage alert keeps popping up. Is this one? I'm using as many trucks as I can. It's 9 out of 9. I think this is correct, right? Water's coming in to the wheat farm and the livestock farm. Do we just need more wheat? It takes 2 wheat to produce 1 chicken. And 1 wheat farm basically only supports... We need like 3 wheat farms per... Do we need 3 wheat farms per livestock farm? Wait, no. There's plenty of wheat here. Why is this not producing? 50 eggs, 0 meat. Union strike in the textile factory. Wait. Uptime 0%. What's happened here? Wait, what's happened here? This has resources. We've maxed out on eggs. You need to get rid of the eggs. Why are we not selling the eggs? They do buy eggs. And there's 0 stored. Oh, this is meat! Right. Right. No, I got it. 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 Don't worry. Destination. Eggs. Okay. There we go. Got it. Got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Are we actually making money now? Oh, now we're selling eggs. Now we're selling eggs. Look at all that money. We weren't selling any eggs. Oh, look at all that money. We made 84,000 last month. Okay, I think, yeah, I put all these trucks on eggs to sort of clear the stock. There we go. Now it's producing plenty. So, yeah, to produce more eggs... So this is going to flood the market with eggs, right? The cost of eggs is going to start dropping. But they eat 10 per week. So that's quite a lot. We're actually just meeting demand. Actually, we're not even meeting demand. We had 9 stored, 10 per week. Wow, okay. So, to boost up our chicken and egg production... We just need like... Yeah, we need like 3 wheat farms per... So actually, I should demolish this. And build... another wheat farm. You guys are gonna hate me for these field placements. So the destination will just be the livestock farm for the wheat. And this will have a destination to the other crop farm, which should be... Crop farm 3? No. Crop farm 4. Okay. So now we have 3 wheat farms going to this livestock farm. Oh, did I reset this one? Destination? No destination. Right. So now, this livestock farm, you can already see it's now producing 2. There we go. Now this livestock farm is fully functional. Ah, so we didn't need another livestock farm. We just needed more wheat farms. Tech tree. Farming. We have a point. We can't get to plantations yet, so we have to unlock this. Place 5 fields for livestock farms. So that's gonna unlock plantations, which unlocks cotton. So we can finally get some fabric going. And now this... I could have added fields, but now... Huh. Don't suppose... This is actually... You know, we have plenty of money. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. 5 fields. And that means we need 5 farms, right? 5 wheat farms? I'm just gonna... Let's slow the game down. Let's try to do this a little bit better. Crop farms. We're gonna need 5 wheat farms. Right? Because these... Yeah. Yeah, we're saving our farm points. So we need to build a total of 5 wheat farms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's gonna be like that with the destination of the livestock farm. Let's make sure these roads are hooked up. So that's 1, 2. Three. Destination. Livestock farm. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to... I could put it over this side. If I hold shift, it doesn't work. Nope, don't rotate that. Okay. Destination. Livestock farm. And we're gonna need one more, which I will just stick right here. Do you guys like my field placement? It's a work of art. Destination. Oh, the autosave's going again. Okay. And then we hook up everything. And our destination here is gonna go Farm 5, Farm 6, what are these called again? 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 4, 5, 6 is gonna have this. So 4, 5, 6 is going okay. 3, I'm going to buy water. Do I have water going to this chicken farm? Orchard, wheat. Okay. So we're gonna need to buy to wheat farm 3. Right? So these all have... should all have water coming in and delivering all of the wheat to the livestock farm. So if I speed this up, everything should start producing. Oh, this is not drawing in enough water. I see the problem. This water siphon only has 2 pumps. But we can't fit any more here. Could I perhaps move the water siphon? To encompass more of this. Gathering, water siphon. Then we can at least get 3. Okay. So we're going 5, 6, and 4. Did it. Did it. I think this means everything should be going along a bit better. And this livestock farm should, theoretically, hypothetically, start having all 5 fields functioning at some point. We just need more wheat. Which should kind of start happening. So Crop Farm 3 is the benchmark here, because that's where we're buying water. Oh no, it also has some delay in the supply. Well, we can get 4 of the chicken... Oh, 5 were working at one point there. So we are, at times, using all 5 fields in the livestock farm, which means it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Right? By the way, just as a reminder, as a note here, what's the selling point of this over things like OpenTTD? UI. Look at what I'm looking at here. I know exactly what I'm looking at. It's so easy to understand. We have this livestock farm with 5 fields. It requires water and wheat. Water is fine because the number right there says it's 44. Wheat is struggling for supply. But with every 2 wheat that comes in, 1 more of these fields activates. These are our crop farms. We can actually add all 5 of our crop farms here. And we can see, based on the 3 fields each, if they're working. And if they're not working, the reason is there's not enough water. Look at this. I can understand this perfectly. And we are actually, I could probably drop the number of trucks there. Oh, we are actually stockpiling meat now, so actually maybe we want to up the number of trucks. We have a total of, I don't know, do we get more meat or more eggs? I'm not too sure. Right now we have more meat, so I'm just going to use all 9 trucks like that. Fashion trend radio receiver. Let's close all of that. We're probably still losing money, but... Almost. We have 2 points in gathering. So I guess we could unlock Lumberyard and Fisherman's Pier. What's this? The ability to place 5 harvesters for water siphons. That might be handy, because we are actually low on water. We unlocked train terminals. Probably not going to build those. You know, let's unlock tunnels and bridges. That might be handy. So can I fit any more harvesters around this lake? No, this lake is actually not very good. I could probably add more harvesters around here. So perhaps if I do this and this, I could get extra water coming in from here so that I can hook up like this. It's probably fast if I do that, hook up this round there. But then we just don't have enough destinations. What I think that means is we need to build something like a warehouse. It should be under logistics, right? We would need a warehouse, I think, to store all the water, and then the warehouse could distribute it. I think that's the idea, right? So we could centralize our water distribution from a warehouse. Rise of Industry does need to pop off for a bit to continue coding. Thank you so much for dropping by and giving the tips and information. Overall, I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Are we actually making money? We're actually making money. Last month we made 41,000. Obi Van Dam has to step off as well. No worries. Thank you again so much for dropping by, Obi Van Dam. This town is looking a little big now. They're building furniture. They're focused around logging and wood production. You can see they got their own lumber yard there. How far away are we from another point here? Oh, okay, so we can't... Before I close this out, I am going to get this plantation and try making some clothes of some kind. We're going to get that plantation. So there's so much has to go into... You really get to see. You know how they say eating vegetables is less of an impact on the environment than eating meat? You can see how much food has to go into just chickens and eggs. Obi Van Dam says, final hint, the logistics buildings like the warehouse have 2 additional dispatch slots. They start with 3 and can be unlocked to have 5. So yeah, our current distribution of water is not good. We should actually be producing... Are we actually using up all the water here? Oh, I think we are actually sending out the water as fast as we're making it. But these orchards are probably stockpiling water now. Yeah, we are overproducing water. It's being dumped like 53 in this Van Dam orchard here. Not the best. Yeah, I think a warehouse would be needed. We got 2 points in what? Logistics? Oh, I can unlock the warehouse then. And under farming, I can unlock the plantation. Now, let's see what these are. Let's build a warehouse. Jeez, what? Oh, okay. I can fit it here? Okay. So let's say I build the warehouse here. So it can gather goods? And then... Okay. So I want to gather a raw resource. I want to gather water. Where's water? Water. So just gather lots of water. Right? And the destination can be Crop Farm 1, Orchard 1, Crop Farm 5, Crop Farm 3, and Orchard 2. No, actually, let's focus on all the wheat, not the... So all the wheat, Crop Farm 6. So this is 1, 4, 5, okay. Total of 9 trucks, so we gotta knock down a few here. Okay. And then I could set this destination... I'd want to build a road here to hook this up. And then this water siphon, instead of going to all these crop farms, we can just dump it into the warehouse. Take those off. dump everything into the warehouse, and the warehouse is going to struggle to send to crop farm 4. So it could actually, from this water siphon, send 1 truck to crop farm 4 to compensate. Now this water siphon Prima are we actually getting any in here? This month's gathered goods, 11 units. Storage. So we're not storing anything. We are sending everything out as soon as it comes in. So I could actually... Yeah, this is water siphon Prima here, right? Apples, apples, crop farm vegetables. I think that's sort of better. I think that's sort of better. Now, next thing I want to build. Building construction. Farming. We can now get a plantation. Fantastic. I'm just gonna go over this way. So I'm just gonna stick a plantation right here. No, I misplaced it. That's gonna be annoying. Plantation. I wanted it here. Okay. Okay. Now this, I'm gonna add. And we are producing cotton. We could produce cocoa, sugarcane, or berries in this as well, but we're gonna produce cotton. And that's gonna need water. So this water siphon can have another destination for the cotton. And not send so much water to the warehouse there. Okay. So we're gonna send some water to the cotton. There we go, that's now growing. Okay. And the cotton, I want to go into a textile factory. Which I can put there. So the cotton will send to factory's textile factory. And the textile factory is going to be producing dye, cotton. Oh, you need dye and fabric. Wait, we need dye and cotton to produce fabric, so we need dye as well, which will require water and berries. Oh, there's so much we need to do! Oh, we have another point to spend here. Copper mine, iron mine, coal mine. Okay. Okay, we're not going to be producing clothes anytime soon, but we got close. We need dye, which requires berries. To get berries, we need to unlock... this one here. That would unlock a berry field. You know, maybe it won't take so long. Meanwhile, could we just... Yeah, we're just dumping all of the fabric, all the cotton into here, which will require dye. So we will need another textile factory. Which will be producing dye, which will require berries and water. So I'll just turn that off. And turn to factories, textile factory 2, dye. That kind of means... I don't know if this is gathering goods. I think it is. What? I'm not gonna care too much about the crops over there. I think our warehouse is currently not functioning. So we need berries to produce the dyes, and this is going to send the dyes over to the other factory, which is the fabric factory, and the fabric factory will sell the fabrics commercially to North's hardware construction. Both need it. Construction. Are they different prices? 23,000? $26,000 to the hardware store. Oh, it's a different price. So I want to sell it to North's hardware store. Okay, so you will send commercial to the hardware store because it's a better price. And just sell everything you can. And now, do we have a point in farming? Almost. So once we get a point in farming, we can unlock berries, get dye, make fabric, sell that. Okay. I'm not gonna end this until we make a piece of fabric. But we just need so much water here. You know, I think to solve our water problem, I will just go ahead and build another water siphon right here. And just do that. Destination will be the warehouse. This should solve our water problem. Okay. That should solve our water problem. So the warehouses are used as sort of central distribution things. Do we have that point yet in farming? Yes. Okay, let's make sure we get the right one. Unlocks cocoa, sugarcane, and berries. Unlocked. So now we can put that farm, plantation, and change this production to berries, which just requires water. And the destination will be factories for textile. Assign all trucks. I don't know if assigning more... I think assigning more trucks costs more money, but whatever. And then we need water to go there. Which I guess I will just set another destination here. Farms. Plantation berries. Send 3 trucks up there. And have this road connect up like that. So we've got plenty of cotton. We just need dye coming in. Destination storage is full. Yeah. So there's plenty of water here. We just need berries coming into here so we can start producing dyes, which should start happening. Berries are producing. Okay. So let me try and get this in order. The berries will send to the dye factory, send to the fabric factory, which will send to the hardware store. Berries were produced. Dyes are coming in. 1 unit of dye is done. Send that over to the textile factory, producing a unit of fabric, which we will sell to the hardware store. We did it, guys. Guys, we've moved from agriculture into industry. This... I think that should be the truck, right? From textile factory to hardware store. And this 1 unit of fabric is worth 26,000, which should, I think it makes us the money when it leaves. I think. I don't know when the money actually comes in, but we're not making any money, by the way. I can't close this. There we go. We're not making any money, but... Actually, we kind of made money last month. We just spent it all. But I think that is a good point to bring this to a close. We have moved from agriculture into industry, from focusing on agriculture. But look at this town. This town, we last looked at it, it had... Oh, it's doubled population, basically. Town prosperity stagnating. Yeah, okay, whatever. This is an absolute garbage mess, but I think you get the idea. I think you get the idea. This is just not... There's not enough water. I kind of screwed it on the water, but oh well. Pollution will be a problem. I think it's not implemented quite yet, but I think pollution is on the way, and generally you don't want to build too close to towns because they start taking up your space too. But yeah, that has been a good look at Rise of Industry for this Gamer Encounters, where we have a look at a new game and basically encounter the experience. Bronzeborg says, this is an absolute garbage mess. Is that your final review? That's my final review of what I made. This right here, this setup I've done, that's an absolute garbage mess. The game itself, actually quite good. It's sort of like, Malco TV says it's got a little bit of Anno in it. Yeah, it's sort of like a combination of TTD and Anno. Right? It's sort of like a combination of TTD and Anno. Which is, well, if you like those two games, you're gonna like this one. TTD, that's like OpenTTD, Transport Tycoon Deluxe. It's very much like this sort of thing, but not exactly. Transport Tycoon Deluxe, it's sort of like shifting resources around. Here, you're more on the production side, but also the shifting of resources around. Headforge says, no, don't say Anno. Why? Placing these fields is exactly the same mechanic as it is in Anno, and Anno has the whole... Of course, look, Masaki Inu says Anno has completely different gameplay. Yeah, that's why it's Anno plus TTD. It's Anno plus TTD. You know, it's like saying banished, or it's like saying some games have banished-like elements in it. You know, it doesn't mean it's like that. This is not Anno. Do you see armies and boats? No, this is not Anno. But the way you produce things here, the production line of producing the crops that go to another building that turns that into something else, and then that sends it somewhere else, and that turns it into something else, that feels very Anno. And the whole logistics tab, like all the logistics, building, trains, warehouses, stuff like that, that feels very, well, not the warehouses, but the moving of vehicles and goods. That feels very TTD. You know? So, yeah. I think Anno plus TTD is Rise of Industry. Maybe Tropico. Yeah, maybe a bit of Tropico. That's sort of, I mean, that's sort of production line, right? And TTD, the difference between this, because the comparison will be drawn between Rise of Industry and TTD. What does this give that's different? The production of goods is different here. In TTD, there's sort of goods that are on the map, like there's lumber and stuff like that here, you know? But you just sort of shift things around. You don't actually produce them yourself. You like connect a coal mine to a power plant, and then that makes money. Here you actually have to produce the goods yourself, which is different. And also, just in terms of UI, I've had very, very pleasant experience with the UI. So, I mean, you can just click on things and they just come up. So, for example, what's my production line for fabric? So I've got the berries that goes into the dye factory, and that goes into the fabric factory, which combines with the cotton factory, and that goes into, I'm selling to the hardware store. So this, just looking at the screen right now, shows everything I need to know, right? So the berries currently does not have enough water to keep all the fields going, so I know there's a water shortage. That's sending to the dye factory where I see there's plenty of water and enough berries. So we are producing enough berries for this textile factory, so it doesn't matter that there's not enough water here. because we're already maxed on the dye production. The dye is going into the fabric factory where we see we don't have enough dye. So we actually need to have another textile factory producing dye to keep up with fabric production here. Meanwhile, the fabric production is bringing in cotton. Cotton we see is producing plenty, and we have maxed out that, so cotton is not an issue. And that is being sold to the hardware store, where the price of fabric is 26,000, which is 23.12% above market rate right now. The demand is quite high at this hardware store for fabrics. So if I wanted to improve this production line, I know I need to put down another textile factory for dyes. And just the fact that I can draw all of that information and conclusions from that with a few clicks, that's amazingly impressive. UI design and stuff like this is so hard. But even in this alpha state, the UI is crystal clear. I mean, I suppose there could be little tweaks here and there to make it better, but it's already very, very good. Just trying to understand everything that's going on. And I like it. I like the UI. The UI, even in the settings menu, the UI is great. Can I zoom in? You can totally zoom in. We had to look at the polygons earlier. I think there should be... I don't know how you follow a truck. There we go. We can follow trucks around. You know? Overall, Rise of Industry Early Access on Steam, I think, is pretty good. Pretty good. This was one of the games I listed in my upcoming city building games. Whether you think this is a city building game or not, it doesn't matter. This is Rise of Industry. We've had a good hour and a half to look at this, and that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. That has been my sort of encounter and impressions of Rise of Industry, and I think you guys get the idea. Hope you enjoyed it. Mircow76, Malkut TV, D1349H, Sajuk, Blaster, Bronzeborg, Wasn't Me, NL, Bibalki, Clerken. This is Boris and everyone else in chat right now. Thank you all so much for joining. That's going to be it from me for now. Hope you enjoyed it, or at least found it useful or interesting, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!